Hello, my dear students, and welcome back to your favorite educational YouTube channel, Educator Prerna, or as you popularly know me as English वाली मैम. जो हमारी T20 सीरीज है जिसमें हमने टर्म 1 में जो चैप्टर्स आने थे उन सबको कवर अप किया था. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू बी स्टडिंग द रिमेनिंग चैप्टर्स एंड ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज गोइंग टू बी कंप्लीट सिलेबस कवरेज. तो आज का जो हमारा T20 सेशन है ऑफ EPL इजीली परफेक्ट योर लिटरेचर, उसके उस इस सेशन में हम पढ़ने वाले हैं द चैप्टर फ्रॉम अ मेन रीडर. व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ आवर मेन रीडर? फर्स्ट फ्लाइट. आई एम श्योर अब तक तो हम सबको पता है. सो वी आर ऑन चैप्टर नंबर 8 एंड एज ऑल ऑफ यू कैन सी द नेम ऑफ द चैप्टर इज मिचपिल द ऑटर. तो पहले तो समझते हैं एक ब्रीफ आइडिया दैट व्हाट दिस चैप्टर इज अबाउट. अच्छा, अब हो सकता है आप में से कुछ ऐसे बच्चे होंगे हु are already done with this chapter. Doesn't matter. Still I say that do watch our videos because क्या होता है, then these videos act like a revision for you. So अगर chapter already स्कूल में पढ़ चुके हो, very good. But इस वीडियो से आप इस chapter को और अच्छे से समझ सकते हो, रिवाइज कर सकते हो. और of course अगर स्कूल में अभी तक chapter नहीं पढ़ा है, then this video of course becomes all the more important for you. Okay, so ये जो story है Michpill the Otter, the narrator of the story is Gavin Maxwell, who recently, he's in a situation that, he recently lost his pet dog and of course he's very sad about it. So pet, जितने बच्चों के पास pets हैं घर में, they understand कि जो एक pet होता है, it becomes more or less like a family member to us. So Gavin Maxwell loses his pet dog and now he wants another pet. So while he's thinking of having another pet dog, probably an idea just strikes him wherein he decides that instead of keeping a dog as a pet, why should I keep an otter as the pet? तो जो गेविन मैक्सवेल है, when he is able to procure this otter and keep it as a pet, what all series of adventures he goes through. Okay, so let us start reading the chapter. So T20 series, within 20 minutes we do the complete explanation of the chapter. So we'll start reading from page number 104. Okay. Early in the new year of 1956, I traveled to southern Iraq. By then, it had crossed my mind that I should like to keep an otter instead of a dog, and that Campania, ringed by water a stone's throw from its door, would be an extremely suitable spot for this experiment. So Gavin Maxwell wanted to conduct an experiment. What was the experiment? To have an otter as the pet instead of keeping a dog as the pet. And why he thought that otter would be perfect to be kept as a pet? Because the place where he was, Campania, it is surrounded by water. When I casually mentioned this to a friend, he as casually replied that I had better get one from Tigris marshes, for they were as common as mosquitoes and were often tamed by the Arabs. So his friend says that this is the place from where you can, get the otter as the pet. We were going to Basra to the Consulate General to collect and answer our mail from Europe. At the Consulate General, we found that my friend's mail had arrived, but mine had not. I cabled to England, and when 3 days later nothing had happened, I tried to telephone. So he had sent a mail, saying that, I need to get my mail, but I have not received it. So because that did not work, so he decided to make a call. The call had to be booked 24 hours in advance. Okay, now this time period we are talking about is many years ago. Okay. On the first day, the line was out of order. On the second, the exchange was closed for a religious holiday. On the third day, there was another breakdown. So imagine a time when making communication from one place to another was actually a mammoth task. I'm sure your parents and your grandparents also would have narrated such stories to you, specifically when you are busy on your mobile phones throughout the day. Okay, my friend left and I arranged to meet him in a week's time. 5 days later, my mail arrived. So, the narrator basically, Gavin Maxwell, he had to stay because his mail had not arrived. I carried it to my bedroom to read, and there, squatting on the floor, were two Arabs. Beside them lay a sack that squirmed from time to time. They handed me a note from my friend. Here is your author. So when Maxwell's mail arrived, along with that there was a sack. You understand what a sack? It's like maybe a jute bag. So it was kind of moving from one place to another. So what happened now? These two people had actually handed over this to the narrator, and there was a note saying, "Here is your author." With the opening of that sack began a phase of my life that has not yet ended and may, for all I know, not end before I do. It is, in effect, a thraldom to authors, an author fixation that I have since found to be shared by most other people who have ever owned one. So basically, the narrator is saying that, with the coming of this author, how certain things in my life changed. The creature that emerged from this sack onto the spacious tiled floor of consulate bedroom resembled most of a very small, medievally conceived dragon. From the head to the tip of the tail, he was coated with symmetrical pointed scales of mud armor, between whose tips was visibly a soft velvet fur like that of a chocolate brown mole. He shook himself and I half expected a cloud of dust. So he was covered with, the author was completely covered with mud. Okay. But in fact, it was for another month that I managed to remove the last of the mud and see the author as it were in its true color. So जो narrator है वो describe कर रहा है कि वो जो author था वो इतना गंदा हो रखा था, was covered with so much of mud that it took me almost a month कि मैंने उस author को clean किया, and finally I saw the author. Mitchell, as I call the author, was in fact of a race previously unknown to science and was at length christened by zoologist Maxwell. And that's why Maxwell's author. Okay, and Christian means named. For the first 24 hours, Mitchell was neither hostile nor friendly. So जो ऑटर था मिचवेल, जो उसने नाम रखा था ऑटर का, वो ना तो बहुत फ्रेंडली था ना वो बहुत दूर रहता था नरेटर से. सो ही वाज सिंपली अलूफ एंड इनडिफरेंट, choosing to sleep on the floor and far from my bed as possible. So अब क्या अब डिस्क्राइब किया गया है जो ऑटर था वो किस तरह से बिहेव करना शुरू हुआ. सो इनिशियली ना वो बहुत हॉस्टाइल था ना ही बहुत फ्रेंडली था, वो फिर भी थोड़ा सा एक डिस्टेंस बना के रखता था नरेटर से, बट फिर भी नरेटर की नजरों में रहता था. Okay, then what happened? The second night, Mitchell came onto my bed in the small hours and remained asleep in the crook of my knees until the servant brought tea in the morning, and during the day he began to lose his apathy and take a keen, much too keen interest in his surroundings. So अब क्या हुआ? Now author, Mitchell the author, he wanted to explore the surroundings. He wanted to actually see कि वो कहाँ पर है अभी. I made a body bed for him and took him on a leap to the bathroom, where for half an hour he went wild and joy in the water, plunging and rolling in it, shooting up, down the length of the bathtub under the water and making enough slosh and splash for a hippo. This I was to learn is a characteristic of otter. तो क्या characteristic है? To play with water with absolute fun. Every drop of water must be, so to speak, extended and spread out of the place. A bowl must be once be overturned, or if it will not be overturned, be sat in and splashed in until it overflows. So यहाँ पर जो नरेटर है उसको समझ आ रहा है कि ये जो ऑटर है इसको क्या पसंद है. So what is it that the otter liked? Playing with water. 2 days later, Mitchell escaped from my bedroom as I entered it. So now आप देखो जो Mitchell है वो किस तरह से अब थोड़ा फ्री घूम रहा है घर में. Okay. एंड देन ही सॉ कि जो मिजपिल है वो फाइनली बाथरूम में ही चला गया है. बाय द टाइम आई गॉट देयर ही वाज up on the end of the bathtub and fumbling at the corium taps with his paws. I watched with amazement, and in less than a minute he had turned the tap far enough to produce a trickle of water. So जो order था, he was also able to open the tap कि at least पानी जो है वो आना शुरू हो जाए. So of course initially he was a little disappointed the order, but then gradually he was okay. Very soon Midge would follow me without a lead and come to me when I called his name. जिस तरह आप normally pet को घर में रखते हो and you call the pet by its name and it comes running to you. Same was the case with Midgepil the otter. Okay. Then he spent most of his time in play. He spent hours shuffling a rubber ball around the room like a 4-footed soccer player using using all his 4 feet, right? So basically he was playing a lot. And then marbles were Midge's favorite toys for the pastime. He would lie on his back, rolling 2 or more of them up and down his wide, flat belly without ever dropping one on the floor. So apart from playing with water, Midgepil को और अच्छा क्या लगता था? To play with marbles. Okay, the days passed peacefully at Basra, but I dreaded the prospect of transporting Midge to England. So now the narrator is saying कि ठीक है मैं बसरा में तो I was comfortable, but then later what happened जब मुझे मिज को इंग्लैंड लेके जाना था, so I was kind of scared कि मैं इसको लेके कैसे जाऊंगा. The British airline to London would not fly animals, so I booked a flight to Paris on another airline, and from there to London. The airline insisted that Midge should be packed in a box. So directly he could not take Midgepil to England, so he decided to take a connecting flight. And यहाँ पर क्या हुआ? That the airline, so I'm sure all of us have traveled by plane. So क्या होता है जब भी आपको कुछ अलग तरह का लगेज लेके जाना होता है, जो एयरलाइन होती है that always gives you certain instructions. Okay, so यहाँ पर एयरलाइन ने क्लियर कर दिया था that you have to pack your pet in a box and should not be more than 18 inches square to be carried on the floor at my feet. I had a box made an hour before we started. I put Midge into the box so he would become accustomed to it and left for a hurried meal. Accustomed means to become used to, किसी चीज की habitual हो जाना. When I returned, there was an appalling spectacle. There was complete silence from the box. So नरेटर ने देखा कि जो बॉक्स था वो बिल्कुल स्टिल था. बट क्या था? फ्रॉम इट्स एयर होल्स एंड चिंक्स अराउंड द लिड ब्लड हैड ट्रिकल्ड एंड ड्राइड. तो क्या था? जो छोटे छोटे होल्स थे बॉक्स में, वहां से ब्लड आ चुका था एंड जो ब्लड था दैट हैड ड्राइड, सूख गया था. आई विप्ड ऑफ द लॉग एंड टोर ओपन द लिड. And Midge, exhausted and blood spattered, whimpered and caught my leg. So क्या हुआ? जितनी देर में the narrator went to have a meal, उतनी देर में Midgepil ने पूरा एफर्ट लगाया उस बॉक्स से बाहर आने का. During which process, ये प्रोसेस करते टाइम what happened to this Midgepil the otter, he hurt himself so badly कि उसका ब्लड जो है वो निकलने लग गया. Alright. So जो नरेटर था उसने फटाफट बॉक्स को खोला. Then it was just 10 minutes until the time of the flight and the airport was 5 miles distance. I put the miserable Midge back into the box, holding down the lid with my hand. I sat in the back of the car with the box beside me as the driver tore the streets of Basra like a ricocheting bullet. So किसी तरह जो नरेटर था, he managed to reach the airport. Then it says, I covered the floor around my feet with newspapers, rang for the air hostess and gave her parcel of fish for Midge to keep in a cool place. I took her into confidence about the events of the last half hour. तो नरेटर जो है उन्होंने एयर हॉस्टेस को बताया कि एग्जैक्टली हुआ क्या था कुछ टाइम पहले, किस तरह से मिजपिल हर्ट हिमसेल्फ. सो एयर हॉस्टेस ने क्या करा? So narrator says she was the queen of very kind. So she said कि आप जो पेट है आप उसको अपने पास रख सकते हो near your knees and it's okay, you know, everything else will be taken care of. So जो air hostess थी, she was very sympathetic towards the narrator and of course Mitchell the otter. और इसीलिए narrator calls her the queen of very kind. Mitch was out of the box in a flash. So narrator ने तो उसको अपने पास रखा, but suddenly Mitchell जो था वो बॉक्स से बाहर आ गया and इसकी वजह से there was absolute hue and cry on the plane. किसी ने बोला rat आ गया है and you know people, if you look at the picture which is given on page number 108, you can see how scared the passengers were. Then I returned to my seat. I was craning my neck trying to follow the hunt when suddenly I heard from my feet a distressed chitter of recognition and welcome, and Midge bounded onto my knee and began to nuzzle my face and my neck. So नरेटर जो था वो पूरे प्लेन में ढूंढ रहा था मिचपिल को, बट व्हाट हैपेंड दैट यू नो ही सॉ कि जो मिचपिल है वो खुद ही नरेटर के पास आ गया है. Mitch and I remained in London for nearly a month. He would play for hours with selection of toys, ping pong balls, marbles, rubber fruit. So इन सब चीजों से जो मिचपिल था he used to play certain toys. And then you know the narrator also described कि क्योंकि मिचपिल को अलग अलग गेम्स खेलने पसंद थे, उसने किस तरह से उसका सूटकेस भी खराब कर दिया था. Outside the house, I exercised him on a lead precisely as if he had been a dog. Mitch quickly developed certain compulsive habits on these walks in the London streets, like the rituals of children who on their way to and from school must place their feet squarely on the center of each paving block, must touch every seventh upright of the iron railings or pass to the outside of every second lamp post. Opposite to my flat was a single-story primary school along whose frontage ran a low wall some 2 feet high on his way home but never on his way out. Mitch would hug me to his wall, jump onto it, gallop to the full strength of its 30 yards to the hopeless destruction both of pupils and staff within. तो यहाँ पर जो narrator है वो बता रहा है what are the certain compulsive habits that school children have, okay? और कुछ compulsive habits जो किसकी थी? मिचपिल की, okay? Now in the concluding part of the story, it tells कि जो नरेटर है he probably thought that the people in London they will be able to recognize कि अच्छा ये otter है, but contrary to that people in the London you know raise weird questions, अजीब से questions उससे पूछते हैं. It is not, I suppose, in any way strange that the average Londoner should not recognize an otter, but किस तरह के लोग पूछे गए. So यहाँ पर नरेटर ये भी बताता है that otters they belong to a comparatively small group of animals called mustelines, and इस कैटेगरी में और कौन कौन आता है? बैजर, mongoose, इस तरह के. बट कुछ अजीब क्वेश्चंस नरेटर से पूछे गए कि क्या ये स्क्विरल है या ये वॉलरस है. एंड देन some even said that I reduced to giggles and outside a dog show I heard a hippo, okay, a beaver, a beer cup. But the question for which I awarded the highest score came from a laborer digging a hole in the street. I was still far from him when he laid down his stool, put his hands on his hips and began to stare. तो नरेटर ने देखा कि एक लेबर जो एक होल को डिग कर रहा था. So this labor, what it did, it stood like this and he started staring at the otter कि ये है क्या, what is this. So it says I saw his expression of surprise and affront as though he would have me know that he was not one upon whom to play jokes. I came abreast of him. मैं इसके थोड़ा आगे आया. He spat, glared and then growled out, "Here, mister, what is that supposed to be?" Okay, so an interesting journey of a man keeping an otter as the pet. Okay, सो ये तो हुई हमारी कंप्लीट स्टोरी. अब क्योंकि इसमें एक ही कैरेक्टर है, सो यू नो विद इन दिस एपिसोड वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड द कैरेक्टर ऑफ गेविन मैक्सवेल. सो गेविन मैक्सवेल के अगर हम कैरेक्टर स्केच की बात करें, सो देयर आर टू मेन कैरेक्टर ट्रेट्स. फर्स्ट दैट ही वाज एडवेंचरस. Okay, he was fond of adventures. Sorry. Okay, and second character trait would be that he was animal. He was an animal lover. Okay, and of course, जैसे कि मैम ने आपको पहले भी बताया है, whenever you give the character sketch of any character in the story, you need to quote examples from the story itself. Okay, next session में हम इस chapter के question answers attempt करेंगे. Alright, till then, stay blessed. Thank you, and do like, share and subscribe to Educator Prerna. Thank you.